I hope the wind isn't too mucking with this sound too much, but today I'm going to take you all on a bike hike into my favorite country in the entire world. A lot of people will disagree because, there's nothing exciting. There's no Grand Canyon, there's no giant mountains, but I've always loved it. This is where I cut my teeth backpacking, hiking, mountain biking. I've been humping through this country back where we're going to be going, well over 35 years. Close to 35 years now. And I keep coming back for more, even though every time I'm humping out of those hills back there, sucking eggs, I'm saying, I'm never going to do this again. Well, this is Oracle we're looking at here from the south side. We're on the forest. We're standing on Forest Service Road 736, also known as the Charlotte Gap Road. This road here will take you from Oracle, around Oracle Hill, which is this big hill behind us, down into the Upper Cañada del Oro, up the Upper Cañada del Oro, up and over San Diego Ridge, through Charlotte Gap, down to near Catalina, where Saddlebrook is now. I have, like I said, probably, 78 or so was probably the first time I ever went hiking. My first backpacking trips were out this way, with cheap Kmart backpacks and sleeping bags, freezing our butts off eating canned corn and string beans. But here's Oracle. I live on the far west side, pretty much over that hill over there called 2 o'clock. And I didn't show you that because, it's town. But this is the road. And I'm calling this a hike bike because, as you will see, I, being an average mountain biker, I have never been able to totally ride this route. No way. Especially where I'm thinking about where we're going to go today. Up an old fire break from the Oracle Hill fire. No, it was an aspen fire about 10 years ago. Yeah, so I will probably be doing just as much trundling or pushing or hiking the bike as I will be riding it. Probably more, especially when I try to get up. What I'm planning to do is go around here, around Oracle Hill here. The road will go, drop down into Dodge Wash, catch this fire break, and then push the bike maybe about 2,000 feet up this fire break and catch the Oracle Ridge / Arizona Trail and ride back down. We'll see how my legs hold out. I have other options if we don't feel like doing it. And anyways, you'll get to see some beautiful country back here. And, another little side here. I have humped and biked this road so many times, and I've been offered rides. I've already passed 2 4-wheel drives. If you search through the YouTube videos, you'll put Charlotte Gap, you'll find all kinds of videos of 4-wheel drivers going here. But I've made a promise to myself, and so far it's one of the few promises I've made to myself that I've actually kept, that I would never come out here in a motorized vehicle, that I'd only ever come out here in under my own power. It's been a hard promise to keep, because believe me, when you're coming back out and you're tired after 4 days of backpacking in here, and someone offers you a ride, you're sorely tempted to take it. But I'm proud of myself, in this case, that I have never gone out here in a motorized vehicle. Well, enough of me babbling, and we'll get going, and I'll show you some beautiful country. It's actually my front yard. Well, now we're on the west side of Oracle Hill. Back over here, if the sun doesn't glare you out, is Oracle Hill up here. And we are crossing Margaret Wash. Now, down this wash canyon, about 2.5 miles, 3 miles, is what was the largest stock tank in this area. And I was about 14, I discovered it hiking out here. And to me, at the time, it probably covers about 4 acres. Pardon me, I gotta pick up my thing. It fell down, otherwise I'm gonna forget it. That's my camera. Okay, I'm back. I just had to pick that up or I'd forget it. But that large pond, that stock tank, to me at that time, being about 14 years old and being raised around here in the land of little water, was like a lake to me. And it covered about 4 acres then. Well, of course, being as big as we assumed there was fish in there. So one of my first backpacking treks was to take a buddy of mine and I came out here with Kmart backpacks and sleeping bags, and froze our butt off out here fishing in this pond down here all night long. Of course, we caught nothing because there was no fish in it. But that was like one of my first backpacking trips. It was fun. Now it's pretty much silted in. That was 30 years ago. Now it's all silted in and rarely even has water in it now. Well, off and onward. We start, climb over here, we'll cross, Irene Wash, and then we'll get into Dodge Wash. Well, now, I've crested over a little divide, and we got our first good look into the upper Cañada del Oro area. Big mountain right in front of us there. In the distance is Mount Lemon in the Santa Catalinas. To the left, you have Rice Peak. And then just poking over the edge of Oracle Hill here, you have Apache Peak, which is, we're going to maybe push the bike up about 2,000. Beautiful area. Very deceiving. Because really, down there to the foot of Mount Lemon there, I don't know, it's probably in a straight line, level flight, if you're a Raven, it's 5 miles. Last I am not a Raven. So it's a hell of a lot longer, and you're going in and out, and climbing in, down, and out of some steep-ass canyons. It'll wear your ass out. It's beautiful. Hunting season's open, so there's a lot of people out here with their camps and stuff set up. Over in this way, you can see a little bit of northwest Tucson. Tucson Mountains, Babaquibri Mountains, no far distance. Tortolito Mountains over here, a little bit of Saddlebrook, golf community down there. When we get around the corner, and if not around the corner here, I know when we get to Oracle Ridge, I'll show you guys the Biosphere 2. This is why you end up doing a lot of hiking your bike around here, trundling as I call it, because this route out here, you're going to come across hundreds of these little steep little sections like this, which are almost unrideable. You get very little traction. Yeah, I could ride this, but I'd be taking a lot of energy out of me, and I know I've got many more of these to do. So I consider it wise to, if you know you're going to be out here all day, you're going to cover a lot of ground, save your legs, trundle these guys. Don't try to ride them. You're going to wear yourself out, and you're not going to make it through the day. Be smart. Get off, push your way over these things. You're not going to go much slower, and you're going to save a lot of energy, especially if you're bike packing and have a loaded bike. So, well, that's why I said earlier, I'm probably going to be pushing the bike more than riding it out here. But hey, it's all good. It's all beautiful. When I get up on Oracle Ridge, it's all downhill. Yay! Okay, off in the distance there, should be in the center of the frame, you see some white structures. Well, that's the Biosphere 2. And when I was a naturalist at the Mirabel Resort, I used to always ask my guests who would come on the nature walks and stuff when I showed them the Biosphere 2. I'd always ask them, where's Biosphere 1? And you know what? Most people didn't know. And I ended up probably saying, well, you're standing in it. The Biosphere 1 is the living portion of the Earth. And you're in the middle of it. And this is just a piss poor replica of that. I just thought that was interesting, I learned that in high school. I'm sure everyone else did. I was surprised that no one remembered that, I was just, very rarely did anyone say, right here. But that's the Biosphere 2. And you can see a little section of road that we've been going on, the 736. We're going to get up over here, come over Divide, and we'll look down into the Irene Wash Basin, cross the ridge between that, and we'll get to Dodge Wash. And then we'll have to make a decision where we're going to go from there. Well, now we're on the south side of Oracle Hill, some of it here, and we're getting ready to drop down and cross the Irene Wash Basin. Now, right up here is Apache Peak. And I don't know if you can make it out in the camera now, but there's a ridge coming off it straight towards us, and you can see, maybe you can see, a roadway going up that. Well, that's not originally supposed to be a roadway. We had a big fire here called the Aspen back in 2003, and that was a fire break for it. And the Forest Service is supposed to, after they fight fires, get rid of these fire breaks or make them unusable so they don't become roadways. Well, you can't stop ATVs nowadays, especially when you're not imposing or enforcing any kind of regulations on them. So they pretty much go wherever they want, and I'm sure when we get up there, because that's my intended route up to Oracle Ridge, is I'm going to get over there and push my way. Well, there might be some sections I can ride, but mostly going to be trundling my way up that to Oracle Ridge, and then zipping down Oracle Ridge and finishing out the day with a nice downhill. But I'm a firm believer that one must earn the downhills by doing the uphills. A lot of downhill mountain bikers are all in it for the thrill nowadays, and they don't really give a crap about the land that they're in. They just want to get driven up to the top of the mountain, jump on their bikes, and slam down it as fast as they can. I mean, if you look on the YouTube, you'll see all kinds of cameras that were mounted on handlebars doing that. Well, I'm okay with going down those hills and enjoying those rides, but I believe you need to earn it, and you earn it by getting your butt up there under your own power. You push, you ride, you do whatever, carry the damn bike. Then you've earned the downhill. Enjoy it. But, you know, just take advantage of it. You might, it's like a ski lift. Just go up there. No, you need to go and, you need to earn it. Take your time, spend the day, getting your ass up there. Then you can fly down. Well, there's my little rant and rave on that. I'm sure I'll get a lot of pissed off comments from people, but screw them. That's my opinion, and I'm going to voice it. And if you don't like it, so be it. But that's the way I believe. And from now on, I'm going to speak my truth. Whether to